Hello and welcome to a Lords of Gossamer and Shadow video update. I haven't done one in a while with a video update, so I felt like doing one because I'm kind of burnt out from a long day of work, and I felt that I hadn't done a video update in a while, so, there, I'm doing one. So, the biggest thing that we're working on, of course, is your last Kickstarter reward, is the long walk. Which has taken a lot longer than we anticipated. Very large manuscript with a lot of it going on. I've been showing some previews. I'll be doing some more next week. Of course, the manuscript is complete. The editing, the first round of edits is complete, and it's gone back to the writer for revisions, and there's been some changes made based on some play testing. The art on it is complete. We're just awaiting the finalization of the draft so we can send it off to layout and get everybody paid for that. So, it's taking longer than I anticipated. That's on me. I probably should have broken it off into multiple authors and multiple editors, and I put too much on too many people for a short-term gig. But we're in the home stretch of the long walk. So I feel pretty good about where we're at. And, with us, we know it will be done and we will get it out there. We have, of course, beyond the final Kickstarter goal, and of course, and just to say the long walk, of course, is going to be a print product as well as a PDF product. So it'll be a pretty long product, I expect. I expect well over 100 pages out of this. Once it gets to layout, though, I need to double check and look at that later. Gossamer Worlds: The Other World by Matt Bannock will be coming out this Sunday. This is a non-Kickstarter release. Everything I talk about after this, of course, is a non-Kickstarter release. It is not part of your Kickstarter. This is just information about Lords of Gossamer and Shadow. Stuff that's coming out from us. Gossamer Worlds: The Other World by Matt Bannock is in layout and will be out Sunday. I'll have more information, as I post updates next week and, let you know what that one's going to be about. But it's another little Gossamer world that Matt's been doing. And, of course, we're also talking about Gossamer Options Characters by Mark Knights. I'll be applying... LJ is applying the final proofs for that, and I expect to be ordering a printing proof this week, and then sometime within the next 2 weeks start ordering the pre-orders and getting those shipped and then releasing it for retail release. Gossamer World's Planet Fiction, which is going to be a 32-page full-color print and PDF. The manuscript and editing on that is complete. It's going to be going into layout. Once we finish layout on Gossamer Options Characters, it'll go into layout, and then we'll be able to start ordering the artwork for that. I've got some of the art pre-ordered for that, so I'm trying to cut down on our lead time on that so we can get it out the door rather fast. But a lot of times you need to do a mock layout to give yourself an idea of how much art we're going to need, and that's what we'll be looking for there. The icon deck for NPC's art. We're working on the final pieces of art for that, getting those ordered. Some of that will come from Planet Fiction, filling out the bonus art that we wanted to include there. I just released an image for that over on its Kickstarter, so you can go check that out. A picture of, I did a personal piece this time and had Mark Bleo create an image of my friend Owen Casey Stephen, who's another great designer who's worked in the Star Wars game and many, many other products and games out there. Addendum Shapeshifting is in editing with Perry. We talked a little bit about that when I met up with him at Gen Con. For those of you who don't know, I've been traveling a lot. I went to Gen Con, and then after Gen Con, I had my family vacation where I was gone to Ireland and the UK for 2 weeks. So I'm just getting back, and that's why I'm doing these updates as well. Threshold Ghosts is in development from Jason Durhall, and a Shapeshifting, of course, is written by Jason Durhall, and we'll be doing once it comes out of editing, I'll start doing layout and getting art for that. So I'm really looking forward to getting that one done. We have No Beast So Fierce, the adventure by me, what I'm writing and working on. Of course, I've been very delayed on that because, of course, I was traveling a great deal. I got some writing in for that done during the interim between Gen Con and that, but not as much as I'd like. But I continue to work on that, and again, that's mostly the playtesting on that is finally complete. So it's just a matter of me finalizing my manuscript and then laying out the artwork, which again will be something we'll put on our layout list. But I hope to have that done within the next 60 days. Nobody's So Fierce. They have the manuscript finished. Following that is Gossamer World's Shatterlight, which is in development and being written by. Well, I'm not going to talk about that. Who's writing that yet? Until we move a little bit along there. But he's done some really nice work for us. Gossamer World's, and I'm sorry, Shatterlight is going to be a series of books. I didn't want to do just one book on Shatterlight. It'll be a 32-page full-color print and PDF book. But one of the things I wanted to do with the Gossamer Worlds was pick one world that we would just continue to detail and detail and detail and detail and detail. And that's, we chose Shatterlight as the main starting point for a lot of pieces, being the most powerful Gossamer lords, domain being Vala, the Lady of the Shimmering Veil. And I also like it because it's a non-traditional, we went very Mughal, Southeastern Asia type of feel with Shatterlight. And I really like just the look and the feel of Shatterlight that Jason Jason Rainville lent to that, along with Jason Durrell's descriptions of it, of course. So that's the one we'll be doing a lot of detail about. I think the Agora, we're going to leave that a lot to being the GM's playground, unless there's a big demand for it. We also have some new stuff for the Little Gossamer Worlds. Robert N. Emerson, who is did a lot of work for White Wolf and has done work for Green Ronin, and of course is the editor-in-chief for Wright Publishing's Adventure Quarterly magazine. He's going to be writing stuff, and he's written for Paizo as well. He's going to be writing Gossamer World's Null Death, a small little supplement for that. And I brought in another guy that I used to work with. He's edited Wolfgang Barr's Cobalt Press. Bill Collins, he's another. He's written stuff for Fate. He's just a really, really talented guy. And he'll be writing an untitled. We haven't got a title for you. He'll be writing Gossamer Worlds as well. We talked a little bit about what he'd be writing for us at Gen Con as well. So one of the nice things about getting to Gen Con is I get to run into a lot of people. I ran into Tommy Arnold while I was there, who was one of the artists on the Icon deck, and some of his art appeared in the Lords of Gossamer Shadow core book. The picture from Allies, where you have the guy in the really nice suit with the big red dog, with the big red wolf. I'm sorry, that was a piece of artwork that he'd done. So he took the time to sign each of the cards that I had in my little case that he had written on with some nice gold in it. That was neat to meet him. So there was a lot that I get to do there. Unfortunately, I did not get to give my seminars this year at Gen Con due to some snafus with their scheduling. So I ended up canceling all of those because nobody was going to attend because they weren't in the book and they weren't online, even though they had given me a room and a time. Very strange. So the last one I'll talk about here real quickly. Again, this is meant to be a quick update and just to run a laundry list of what we're working on so that you know what's going on. Threats, Arebi. It's just at the idea stage at this point, but we're reaching the point where we want to do another open call for authors, where we'll probably be doing that here within the next 30 days. I really need to, get on top of a lot of these issues that we have, but having another offer so that we have author, so that we have another piece in the queue helps to get stuff out continuously. We do Matt Bannock is amazing doing the Gossamer world, so that we always have something substantial to release to you. It's interesting and fun. But, I don't want to always be, counting on Matt to be able to do that. He's got other stuff he's going to be doing for us as well. We'd like to let him do some larger pieces too. And so that's something we've really been looking forward to. This is what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course, as always, if you have any questions, please just ask them in the comments. I'll be happy to come along and join with that and respond to you and give answers to whatever questions I can. And again, thank you so much for being a backer of Lords of Gossamer Shadow. We could not have done this product without you. And thank you so much for your continued support. I'm Steve Russell of Wright Publishing, and again, thank you so much. Bye-bye.